see a synagogue. There's one up the road. You don't have to walk very far. Go to a Jewish school, go to Golders Green. Yeah, there's an organisation called Jewish Care that run care homes for elderly Jewish people. They have security on the bloody door. An organisation that provides care homes for old people. They have to have security. They got special door locks. They got special door locks because they know how many people hate them. But I'm making this up, am I? Go to Golders Green and look at the Jewish Care head office. They go to Jewish Care and see the security. Are you blind? Do you like this when you walk down the road? So, who are my own people? Who are my people? Come on, show your racism. Who are my people? Who are my people? Who are my people?
If you support Palestine,
I'm a Zionist. Am I anything else? You are denying the reality that every single Jewish organisation, because of the level of hate and anti-Semitism, has security on the doors.
How pathetic is that? You don't even realise
you're not doing your cause a lot of good when you're denying the fact. You're denying the fact. How many mosques have security on the doors?
Shall I tell you about
How many? How many? How many Muslim schools have security?
I'll explain it to you if you let me answer the question. In the last year in the UK, just in the last
do
year,
mosques have security?
Will you let me answer your question?
No, because you're just coming out with some nonsense.
Because you don't want to hear it.
No!
There was a 500% increase in Muslim attacks.
And what's happened to anti-Semitism? What's happened to levels
See,
of
again, you only care about one group of people where I care about all people.
Oh, really? Okay, tell us how you care about Jews. Let's concentrate on that so we don't get a biased view of it. Tell us how you worry about Jews. Well, you just said you worry about everyone. You spent the last hour and you're talking about one side, so let's now talk about the other side. You just said you care for everyone. You said you care for everyone. You're very easy to show up. No.
You're easy to show up because you don't even realise.
You just said you care for Jews equally. So now let's talk about that.
Of course I do.
So let's talk about it.
In what respect?
Any respect.
I've just explained to you. I've just explained to you. There's been an increase in attacks against the Jewish community. There's been a 500%.
From who? What's the percentage?
Was I there? Don't be so ridiculous. Was I there? Don't ask silly questions. You want to have
what was the
debate?
percentage increase in anti-Semitism?
Does it matter about the
Oh, so you don't know?
Does it really matter?
But it matters if it's...
No. What did I just say?
If it's Islamophobic.
I care about...
That matters the numbers, but it doesn't matter about numbers.
I care if...
Don't bullshit.
No, you're the bullshitter.
You don't
Here you go
care
again with your anti-Semite tropes. Anybody who supports Palestine has to hate Jews. Classic
Not a trope pointing out to you every Jewish school has to have security on the gate.
And there's been a 5% increase in Muslim.
And what's the percentage of anti-Semitism increase?
You don't understand.
Another vile racist who's not even embarrassed about his racism. I'm white, so I'm Polish, apparently. I'm not quite sure what that logic is.
Okay, the only way we're ever...
Why does Speaker's Corner attract such numbers?
The only
I'm not necessarily looking at you.
If Israel, once and for all, never
Why do you not care about the other persecutions against Muslims elsewhere around the world? You only want to focus on one.
That's the discussion we're having.
Why can't we talk about others?
We can talk about
all Muslims dying and being persecuted, unfortunately. If you want to.
We can talk about Sudan if you want.
You want to talk about Palestine?
No, because I talked about Palestine because it's clear to me that you want to support a racist apartheid state. And I'm not going to allow that.
But you've not evidenced how it's racist or apartheid. I've evidenced how it's not. That you're not putting forward any evidence of why Israel is an apartheid.
Okay, so it's not an apartheid state.
I've pointed out there are Muslim Arabs in the parliament, there are Muslims, atheists, Jews, Christians playing with their kids, playing in the same parks, with their religious buildings next to each other, shopping in the same shopping malls. That's pretty firm evidence against apartheid. So now you present your evidence for apartheid exists.
If it's not an apartheid,
You're calling him Polish. You ain't even Polish.
Not an apartheid state. They're your words. Why is it occupying millions of Palestinians and does not give them voting rights and does not give them the rights, the same rights?
Do we not give them voting rights?
They occupy people that have got no rights.
How do they not have voting rights? Are you saying Palestinians can't vote in Israeli elections?
No, I didn't say.
Well,
Listen
that's
to my
what
words.
that's what
Listen to
denying-
my words.
So
The
you're
people-
twisting words again.
No,
to
I'm
mean
not. I'm
something
talking
else.
about.
So they
the-
can vote in the
Oh.
election, but so what voting rights do
I'm
they not
talking
have?
about the occupied Palestinians.
But they have the opportunity to vote in the election. I think you just agreed with that.
The only.
So what
the
voting
only
rights do they not have?
Hold on. The only Palestinians that have the right to vote in elections are the Palestinian citizens of Israel, not the Palestinians under occupation.
What's
What
the
is it you
difference?
don't
What's the
understand?
difference?
What do you mean?
What's the difference between
is?
those two groups?
One is under occupation and one has.
Palestine's in Israel, Palestine's in Palestine. They have different voting rights. What? Tell me, educate me. What are the differences in their voting rights?
People under occupation are not allowed to vote in their own elections. The Palestinian citizens of Israel are allowed to vote in
Hamas were
Israeli
voted
elections.
in quite a number of years ago.
Of course.
And then they stopped elections.
No, they didn't stop elections. They wanted
Well,
to have...
so you've just admitted that the Palestinians did vote in Hamas. So
Of course
again,
they did.
disproving your own point that Palestinians don't have voting rights.
No,
You're not very good at
No,
this.
no, no.
I'm sorry to be
No, hold on.
condescending, but you're
No,
not
no,
very
no.
good at this.
No, no, you're not very
Keep
good.
making point after point after point.
you
You
don't-
can't substantiate any of it.
No, the Palestinians...
And you actually agree when I disprove
The
it.
Palestinians under occupation right now cannot hold elections.
Because Hamas aren't having elections.
No, because...
But they did have elections.
Because they wanted elections in 2018 and 2019 as successful.
Why are Hamas not allowing it?
It wasn't a mass, that wasn't why.
Oh, right, so it's
the
not
US
Hamas's
put-
decision
The
not to
US,
allow
the US and the Arab puppets of the US put a stop to it. They wanted fair elections in 2018 and they weren't allowed. We wanted elections in 2020 and they weren't allowed. Because because you know that the Arab countries in the US put pressure on the Palestinian Authority to not allow it.
Some of the Arab countries have more sex than
No,
Hamas.
they don't. No, they don't. They're just.
Have you seen the wall that's between Gaza and
Right, people, and please like, share, and subscribe. This is live and direct from Hyde Park.
Yeah, it's only us.
Big up, big up.